Welcome to this tutorial on understanding test plans within the Xitester. Test plans are one of the most crucial components in Xitester, serving as a roadmap for your testing process. To begin, you can select a test plan from the left-hand side menu. Simply click on the desired test plan, and you can initiate it by selecting the corresponding icon. The test plan plugin visually organizes all existing test plans on the left side of your screen. Upon selecting a test plan, all associated test cases will be displayed on the right-hand side. Essentially, a test plan acts as a container, holding one or more test cases. There are primarily two types of test plans: automation test plans, indicated by an A icon, and manual test plans, marked with an M icon. You can create either type of test plan using the button on the left-hand side. By clicking this button, you can specify whether you want to create an automation test plan or a manual test plan. An automation test plan includes only previously created automation test cases, which can be managed through the Test Explorer plugin. In the Test Explorer, you can create both automation and manual test cases, which can then be inserted into your newly created test plan. To create an automation test plan, click on the respective button and fill in the required details. You can name your test plan, provide a description, and select the sprint under which it is created. Additionally, you can associate user stories, features, epics, and tags with your test plan. For tagging, simply enter the tag name and press the Enter key to add it. If you need to remove a tag later, you can do so with ease. In this example, we will create a test plan named TP Auto 1. To begin, press the Create button. You will now see the test plan TP Auto 1 with the icon A, indicating that it is an automation test plan. Currently, it contains 0 test cases. To add existing test cases to the test plan, navigate to the right-hand side panel and press the Add Existing Test Case button. This action will display a list of all the existing test cases available for addition. You can select one or multiple test cases using the checkboxes. In this demonstration, we will add 3 test cases to the test plan. Since TP Auto 1 is an automation test plan, only automation test cases will be listed. After selecting the desired test cases, press the Append button. You will now see that all 3 test cases have been successfully added to the test plan. Next, if you want to group test cases, you can create a test plan and add the test cases to it. To execute these test cases, or to run the test plan fully or partially, select the desired test cases using the checkboxes. If you select all the test cases, the entire test plan will execute sequentially. To run the selected test cases, press the Run button. Here, you can specify the settings, such as whether you want to run the test cases on your local machine, a gateway pool, or a specific gateway. For this example, we'll select Specific Gateway and choose My Gateway, as it is started locally on my machine. The gateway and browser Chrome are now selected. Click Confirm to proceed. The focus will shift from test plans to test runs, where each test run is listed. You'll observe that the test cases under TP Auto 1, namely Search Apple, Search in Bingo, and Search Cheese, have been executed swiftly. The test run section provides detailed information about each test case, including which test case was run, on which operating system, which browser, and the duration of the run. You can view these details by clicking on the respective test case. To view the results of the test plan, you can navigate using the provided buttons or directly click on the test plan. Here, you can see the name of the test plan, start time, number of successful test cases, number of failed test cases, total duration, and the type of test plan. In this example, all test cases have been executed successfully, indicated by the green status. The same process applies to the manual test plan. Navigate to Test Plans, where you can either create a new test plan or work with an existing one. In this case, I have already created a manual test plan called ManTP, which includes a couple of manual test cases. This test plan is listed here. To run this test plan, click on the Run button. It's important to understand the distinction between automation and manual test case running. Automation test case running is performed using a browser in an automated manner, with no need for manual intervention. On the other hand, manual test case running requires manual input, allowing the user to indicate step by step whether each test step has succeeded or failed. When you click Run on the manual test plan, you will specify the operating system and browser used for documentation purposes. After confirming, the test run begins. The first test case will prompt you with steps like start the browser and navigate to www.google.com. You must manually perform these actions and then mark the step as succeeded if the Google page is displayed correctly. The second step might be to enter cheese in the text box and verify that cheese appears in the text box. If this step succeeds, mark it as succeeded. If it fails, mark it as failed. And provide a textual description or attach a document if necessary. Once done, save the results. The process continues with subsequent test cases. For each test case, you manually perform the steps, verify the outcomes, and save the results accordingly. Once the test run is complete, you can review the outcomes. If you return to the test run section the following day, you'll be able to see how many test cases were executed and analyze charts showing the success and failure rates. In summary, test plans are containers for your test cases, which can be either manual or automated. Manual test plans consist solely of manual test cases, while automation test plans comprise automated test cases. You can add an unlimited number of test cases to any test plan and execute them by pressing the Run button. Additionally, you can specify the gateway for running the test plan. In a subsequent video, we will demonstrate how to schedule test plans to run automatically on a daily or nightly basis. Thank you for watching this tutorial on the Test Plans and Test Runs plugin. See you in the next video, and happy testing!